In a groundbreaking development, Blackrock, the world's largest asset manager, sets its light on Bitcoin with a staggering investment plan. With a strategic move into the crypto realm, Blackrock ignites a financial revolution poised to inject a massive $5 trillion into the market by 2030. Stay tuned as Bitcoin's trajectory takes an unprecedented leap. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's start. So we're starting off with Justin. The Bernstein analyst raised their end-of-year Bitcoin price target to $90,000 from $80,000. The next one, we could be more excited to have these movers and shakers as Bitcoin's 2024 speakers. And here we could see some big companies and some big people right there, and it's really great to see them here. 85,000, the next goal people see, then it drops to 60,000 and we're going to 100,000. Bitcoin Pass still saying this is the path we take, and I'm kinda interested if it is just before the halving or $100,000 goal is after the halving right there, because I feel like we're not getting it before the halving 100%. In the past 9 years, Bitcoin has generated the bulk of its returns in overbought conditions. High RSI isn't bearish and in fact is bullish. Send it higher. Here's a healthy reminder that Bitcoin and crypto are not the same thing at all. There's no second best. Don't get it twisted. Also, all-time high Bitcoin hash rate up 25% in the 3 months leading to the halving. Incredibly bullish. Miners are investing in expectations of 100,000 plus Bitcoin. We're up 10% yesterday in the face of the net outflows from the Bitcoin ETFs, billions of dollars of selling from GBTC. Imagine when the net ETF flow turned positive again. We are coiled so tight here. Flight pass to 100,000 has been sent. Also, Bitcoin not guns, culture not violence, free freedom. Forget revolution, act as if you are already free. Freedom is a psychokinetic skills and the revolution of everyday life. First network state on Bitcoin, stealth free mint loading. As this is the technical analysis and NFA, the idea here is at every pump we have come down and visited the 200 moving average and 200 EMA for Bitcoin. Also, the establishment will attempt to blame Bitcoin for the continued collapse in purchasing power. The real cause will be the unchecked fiscal policy from the elites looting the coffers, enriching themselves while funding foreign wars. Bitcoin is a peaceful alternative. Bitcoin is incredibly undervalued right now. Everyone is underestimating the next 2 years of price action. There are numerous ways we haven't even gotten close to the demand that coming. Financial advisors aren't advising. GBTC outflows haven't stopped. Corporate finance balance sheets, MSTR and S&P 500 playbook. Halving hasn't occurred yet. FASB accounting rules, presidential election and Q&E. Interest rates are still high. Sovereign wealth fund allocation. Nation-state level adoption. Six-figure Bitcoin is coming. The only question is how long and how high the thing is actually going. Just in, the Grayscale's Bitcoin holdings have dropped 42.5% post-launch of the 9 new ETFs on January 11th. Despite heavy outflows, Bitcoin surged over $5,000 yesterday in just one single day, and we haven't seen such a huge increase in a really long period of time. No one will ever convince me that I should stop working with conservative or liberal groups to find common ground on Bitcoin. I'm not afraid to work with the left or right to ensure Bitcoin succeeds in the USA. Bitcoin is for everyone. Bitcoin will unite us. Unpopular opinion, index funds are just a way for asset managers to dump shitty companies on investors who are okay with working 30 to 40 years. I was a part of this group until I started looking at charts for the legacy financial system priced in Bitcoin. The majority of annual returns for indexes come from 5 to 10 companies, as the majority of companies in the S&P 500 are zombies, barely making profits, barely surviving. Bitcoin outperformed every company but one, Nvidia, over the last few years. I think millennials are going to get rug pulled as older generations retire and sell their holdings. The economy is less productive with fewer workers and social security is worth nothing. 30 years from now, $1 million will be worth next to nothing because of inflation, but you won't realize it until it's too late. Unfortunately, buying individual companies requires a very deep knowledge of how financial markets work. Bitcoin is the only savior for my generation. The next one we go for, Bitcoin ETFs see a record 742 million in outflows over 3 days. So the spot Bitcoin ETFs experienced its largest 3-day withdrawal since their launch in January, as the trend marked a significant shift from the high demand propelling Bitcoin to its all-time high. Between Monday and Wednesday, these ETFs saw a withdrawal of $742 million, indicating a substantial outflows from the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust alongside a decrease in new investment in competing funds by significant firms such as Blackrock and Fidelity Investment. Despite this, according to Bloomberg data, the ETFs have attracted $11.4 billion in net investment since inception and making them among the most successful ETF launches, as the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, now an ETF, reported $13.3 billion in outflows. The next one we go for is Blackrock Bitcoin ETF holds 240,000 Bitcoins, outpacing Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy. So the Blackrock iShares Bitcoin ETF has swiftly amassed a total of 240,000 Bitcoins, surpassing the holdings of MicroStrategy, a significant player in the cryptocurrency investment arena, as this milestone is particularly remarkable considering IBIT's relative short existence, having achieved this feat in less than 2 months since its inception. Also, Fed triggers a huge Bitcoin price pump as BlackRock quietly launches a $5 trillion by 2030 game changer that could boost Ethereum, XRP, and the whole crypto market. So the Bitcoin price has rocketed 5%, pushing Ethereum, XRP, and wider crypto market higher. After the Federal Reserve's decision to leave interest rates on hold, and Fed Chair Jerome Powell said he may soon be ready to begin cuts forecasting 3 this year, before the Fed's closely watched announcement triggered the Bitcoin price pump, the world's largest asset manager, BlackRock, widely revealed it's already begun the second stage in its plan for crypto-based revolution in financial markets. Some Sin City analysts predict could become an actually $5 trillion market by 2030. So BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager that kicked off the rush to bring a spot Bitcoin exchange traded fund to Wall Street last year, has filed to launch a tokenized private equity fund in a partnership with the asset tokenization company Securitize. So BlackRock's IBIT spot Bitcoin ETF has ramped to $15.5 billion in assets under management in just 3 months, making it among the fastest growing ETFs of all time. The new fund's documentation filed with the US Securities and Exchange Commission last week did not specify which cryptocurrencies or assets it would hold. Ondo Finance, which runs a real-world asset tokenization platform, saw the price of its Ondo coin rocket 40% after news on the filing broke. Cryptocurrency called BlackRock USD Institutional Digital Liquidity Fund was created earlier this month on the Ethereum blockchain, according to Etherscan data spotted by the block. So the fund appears to have received a transfer of $100 million on March 4th, and build has a maximum quantity to just 100 coins and only one holder. In January, BlackRock's legendary founder and chief executive Larry Fink laid out this 2-step plans for crypto in an interview with the CNBC, and we believe this is just the beginning, as ETFs are step 1 in the technological revolution in the financial markets. As Fink said, step 2 is going to be tokenization of every financial asset. As Bitcoin and crypto's blockchain technology allows traditional assets to be tokenized on the public ledger, potentially making the transfer of anything from stocks, bonds, real estate, and alternative investments like art cheaper and easier. So that's kind of all the information we got on today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next one, and peace.